Good day, YouTube. It is the 1st of October 2023, and this is going to be part two of my speaker tower build. So if you haven't seen part one, you might check that out. It was recently posted a video to my channel. It'll be under a playlist called something on the order of DJ and audio gear and so forth. So I do have a mobile DJ business, so I have speakers and equipment and a couple of trucks and such with just full of equipment, right? And ready to go at a moment's notice, so to speak. And I have built my first speaker tower many years ago, and it was kind of a game changer for me. A couple other years ago, 2 years ago, yeah, I guess it was, I built a second speaker tower, and there's been an opportunity where I've used both towers. I had an opportunity from my employer that I retired from 7, 8, now 10 months ago, to get another lift. So they gave this one to me. I appreciated the heck out of that, and I'm building a third speaker tower. So I will put this on a trailer, and we'll go from there. So I've taken the basket off. We got the thing working today. I still have there's a lift cable that needs to be replaced, so I'll get to that. So in part one, I built the steel frame, kind of got it bolted on, and it is tacked in place. So I need to fully weld it. So that's the first thing. Second thing, we got to put the professional speakers have speaker stand holes built in the bottom, and we'll put 1-inch pipe. So it'd be 1 3/8 OD, I believe, but we'll weld some 1-inch pipe. I'm making this framework almost exactly like the first tower that I built, because it worked out so well. This is going to have a place to put maybe 8 or 10 speakers. It won't lift that many. If I have 6 of these PR15 PVs. It'll lift 6 of these easy. In fact, it'll lift more than, because these are very light. But the SP5 PV speakers that I have, that's not these. They're actually in that van. They're fairly heavy, and it'll only lift 4 of them. So generally speaking, I run 4. In the wintertime, I do run plastic speakers, although I'm not a fan. But in the wintertime, when the weather's bad, I don't bring my wood speakers out because they'll get ruined. And I don't make enough money at it to replace them. And they're hard to find. So I could run 6 of these in the winter, 6 of the plastic ones, so we'll probably do that. So we'll get this fully welded. We'll get all of our 1-inch pieces of pipe cut and welded on. And we'll have to fit this with a battery and a charger, which I'll probably take out of one of the other lifts, because the goal is to make this my primary lift. I'm building it lighter weight than the other ones. Maybe it's going to be a few 100 pounds lighter, because the old 65 Econoline super van, she's equipped with the biggest engine I ever put in the van up until this point, but it's still a 240 6-cylinder, I don't know, 145, 50 horsepower, something like that. And it's always fully loaded to the gills. So if I could cut it a little break and tow less weight, that'd be awesome. So mostly off camera, I'll get this thing fully welded, and I'll start cutting all the pipe. We'll get those things fit. I'll bring you back from time to time, and I'll take you out back right now and show you the trailer we're going to be working on as well. So this is what I call Tower 1. This is one I built originally. I built a nice trailer for it. I bought a trailer kit with all the axles, fenders, tires, wheels, that kind of stuff. This is lift number 2. I built that out of a Big Joe walk-behind forklift. So it's set up to hold 8 speakers, and it has the lifting capacity to do that. This will go 20 feet. The new one, number 3, will go 20 feet. This one goes like 14 feet, something like that. And I was able to buy that trailer for a couple $100 and just modify it. This one I've got over $1,000 in. This one I've got a couple $100 plus the tongue jacks and stuff to level it out. So this is the trailer that I picked up the other day, and it's actually perfect because it's a much smaller, lighter weight build. I don't need the big heavy trailer, and this is going to work out good. So this is just what we're starting with. It has good bones, as ugly as it is, and we'll kind of go from there. So I'm going to buy 12-inch tires for it, but these are 4-lug. All my other trailers are 5, so I'm going to do a 5-lug conversion. I got the hubs in the other day. We'll do that, and we will put new tires and wheels on it. I'm unsure about the fenders yet, if I'm going to reuse these or replace them. We'll get there when we get this trailer in the shop, start working on it. Not sure if I can keep that post yet or not. We'll have to set the lift up here on top of the trailer and just see how in the way that is. I don't mind leaving it there. It might come in handy for something, but if it's in the way, then it's got to go. So yeah, that tongue is removable. I did have it out. I will do something because it's a little sloppy, and sometimes sloppy tongues mean wiggly trailers, and we don't want that. So okay, let me go ahead and start welding, and I'll check back with you. All right, we got everything welded. Hit them quick with a grinder. Next is I got to put some pipes on this thing. So Pro speakers have a speaker stand mount on the bottom side of it for speaker stands. I got a pile of them right there in the dark, and then up on the top, it's about 1 3/8 or something like that, pipe that goes into the bottom of the speaker to hold it up on a stage or wherever. So that's how I devised my towers, but I've continued to evolve as I use these more. I put less than 2 inches of pipe on this, thinking the speaker's actually going to sit here, and on the back side I actually extended that one out so the speaker would clear these, but and give it something to sit on. However, they'll actually sit on the pipe, on the top of this pipe. They don't need to sit here. When I built the second one, I built these pipes taller. So these are like 2 7/8 tall. So I'm going to make the new ones right at 3 inches tall. That'll clear the weld. They'll actually be supported here, and they won't need to sit here. So that's what we're going to do, is cut 3-inch pieces, and we'll kind of lay them out like this one. I'll go clear out to the ends with these pipes, put one in the middle, 3 across the other end, 1, possibly 2 in the middle. Gives me options. I don't have to use them. For example, if I want the speakers to broadcast this direction, I'll put them here and here, and maybe even 1 in the middle if they fit. I don't remember if they fit on this one or not, quite honestly, but usually I'm going in all 4 directions. So we'll put 1 in the middle here, 1 in the middle there, 1 in the middle of the back, 1 in the middle that way, all 4 directions. But sometimes the setup is different, so we kind of leave some options. And I only put 4 speaker stand mounts on this, knowing that it could only lift, it was only capable of lifting 4 speakers at a time, but it doesn't give me all the options that I could have had. So this one may get upgraded in the future. So I'm going to get these cut, we'll get them positioned, and we'll get those welded on. And that's going to come pretty close to completing this. I need to change out the nuts up here. I've got some locking nuts here somewhere. They have now fallen off because I just spun those nuts on so that I could get this thing fit. Didn't have to wrench them all the way. And then, at the end of the day, today would be nice to paint this. We'll just get it cleaned up and get some Rust-Oleum on it, and that will be pretty close to this being done. Then we can start in on the trailer that this thing gets mounted on. All right, here we go. All right, we're gonna cut the last piece of pipe. I think 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. Yep, last piece. All right, let's go fit these things on. All right, we got them on with the magnets, which should hold them up straight and true. We'll tack them all on, and then we'll come back and weld them fully. Tack away. Don't breathe that, it's not good for you. All right, I'll get them all tacked on. All right, we got these all welded, all ground down. I made some caps for the end, made them a little long. Kind of reinforces it, I guess. Doesn't really need it for reinforcement. We're just doing it for aesthetics. So I was at Harbor Freight earlier, and I was going to get those little D-ring tie downs like I used on the other ones. I forgot. I'm going to have to go back. So I'll go do that, get them, we'll come back and weld those on. I weld them on the inside in various locations, so we'll do that. I'll be back. All right guys, had to run back to Harbor Freight and get these tie downs. These are what I've used on the other two towers, so I know a little more about where I want them. I never have the exact same setup, so this is a layout that just will need to work for any type of setup that I have. So I'm going to put one here because I don't have one here on my other lifts, and it's a good place to tie a speaker down. How I tie them down is there's a handle on the side, here it is, and I hook a ratchet strap to that I've shortened up. And so depending on how the speaker is turned, I'll reach over here and get one, or reach back here and get one. I a lot of times go around this post because I don't have a hook on it, but I'm going to put a hook on this one so I can use it. So it all depends on which direction they're turned as to which tie downs I need. And with these extended posts, I may not need them at all, but you never know. I'm going to put them on now as the time for I get it painted. So I got that one clamped, I got that one clamped, so I'm gonna get these welded. I got 10 of them. I'm gonna use at least 9, and I'll bring you back when I get them done. Then we're gonna clean this thing up. We're gonna paint it today so that I can get it out of here, and the poor mystery machine doesn't need to sit outside. All right, we got those tie downs all welded up. Yep, hit them quick with a wire brush. Did the whole rack with a Scotch-Brite pad, and then wiped it down with acetone. So we're getting ready to paint this thing. I want to get it painted so it can dry tonight. We'll get it out of the shop tomorrow and get the band back in. So we'll commence the painting, then I'll show you what it looks like when she's all painted up. All right, boys and girls, it is painted. Rust-Oleum with a brush. Nothing crazy, lots of paint. Protect it. It's gonna sit outside. It's gonna live outside. So there we go. We got it done. That's great. I love it. I love it. I love it. So we're gonna end this video. The next project I'm probably gonna do is the trailer. I moved the van in and I moved the trailer in just so it'd dry out tonight because it is raining outside. So tires went flat again. So we've got a lot of work to do on the trailer. That'll basically be part 3 of the speaker tower build. We're gonna do a lot of work. We gotta extend it. Gotta take some real measurements on the lift now that the rack is built, and we'll adjust the size of this accordingly. We're gonna change the hubs, put wheels and tires on it, and just kind of get it a clean up and so forth. Hoping I can leave that front thing on there. We'll see. But guys, thanks for watching the video. Appreciate all the comments. I check comments every morning for the most part. So if you have any comments, I'll see you in the morning. in the comments section. Thumbs up on the way out. If you haven't subscribed, consider doing that. We're going to do lots of fun things this winter, and we'll catch you on the next video.